Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, this is still dealing with your boy Boosie. And not only Boosie, J.Prince Jr. pertaining to Chicago Jeweler Duke untimely demise. Now the people want to know who had beef or strife towards Duke the Jeweler that would whine in his untimely demise. You understand what I'm saying? See, the thing is, right, the people know that Duke the Jeweler, he from Chicago, and they know that a lot of activity go down to Chicago. So the people questioning, like, man, how did he get sent up in H-Town where he was only going to be there for a couple days to not only enjoy the concert or the after parties from the concert, but also go out there for a business deal dealing with the jewelry industry? So again, based on all this, right, the people want to know who had some type of beef or strife towards Duke the Jeweler. You understand? Was it somebody from Boosie camp, or was it somebody from J.Prince Jr. camp? You understand? Now you got some people saying that, hey, it may have stemmed from the dice game. You understand? Because we know that some people were saying that, yeah, Duke the Jeweler, he was up in the dice game. And when he was up, it was some people feeling some type of way. Not only because he was up, but because he had a lot of jewelry on. Some people felt like he was showing off. He was showboating. You understand what I'm saying? But some people didn't know that Duke the Jeweler was wearing all that jewelry as a way to promote or advertise for the jewelry business that him and his family is in Chicago. But before we get into it, let's first pay our respects and say rest in peace to Duke the Jeweler, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in Chicago. Some guys made it seem or try to play Duke like he was an easy lick. You understand? Because they didn't know, you know what I'm saying, the resources or the connects that he had in Chicago, or even the connects that he got in H-Town. Because there are some jewelers and there are some guys that's connected to some guys in Chicago that want to know. They want to know what happened to their homeboy. They want to know what happened to their family, man. So again, it's not just a small amount of people that's worried about, you know what I'm saying, Duke the Jeweler untimely demise. That's his family, and you got business partners in Chicago and Houston, not to talk about the guys, the GDs. You feel what I'm saying? So again, some people just didn't know who they was messing with, man. Some people just touched the wrong person, and that's real, man. That's the reason why Boosie, J.Prince Jr., whoever was at that dice game, whoever was with or seen with Duke the Jeweler the weekend that he got sent up, they got a lot of explaining to do, man. Not to us. Again, to the guys, to their family, to his family. You feel me? See, the thing is, Duke the Jeweler, he was smart. He knew at the time who he was going to be around. He knew he was going to be around rappers, and he knew he was going to be around guys that was not rappers, but had money as well. And he knew that these guys love customized jewelry. They love getting they, you know what I'm saying, jewelry iced out. You understand? From the chain to the charm to the rings to the watches. You understand what I'm saying? So Duke, he knew this. So he knew to go to a place that wasn't hood, okay? Because these places that Duke the Jeweler was circumventing was surrounded by other people who has money as well. It's not like Duke the Jeweler was going to any hoods in H-Town, or going to O Block, or going to 63rd, or going to any hoods in Chicago. No, he wasn't. He was going to a place where he knew that it was going to be guys in the building with a bunch of money. Because like I told you guys before, man, dudes with money, they going to tend to be in the same building, whether they like it or not. Because it's only a small amount of places for these people to go that got money, that don't want to be noticed. You understand? See, again, it still goes back to Boosie. Why would Boosie say that he didn't know Duke like that? If Duke was seen with Boosie the entire weekend that he was in H-Town, if they going from club to club, if they do a walkthrough, going to the concert, all these different places that Boosie was going, Duke the Jeweler was right there. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense for Boosie to go on social media proclaiming that he didn't know Duke, if Duke is not only seen with you on social media, you know what I'm saying, on his social media, but others that was around Boosie's social media as well. other people that was around J.Prince social media was showing Duke the Jeweler, was showing Duke and his jewelry. Come on, man. Boosie couldn't say that he really didn't know Duke like that if they had met each other in the past before. You understand? If they had shook hands in the past. So some people was questioning, why would Boosie say that? And if y'all go to Duke the Jeweler social media account, on a couple of his jewelry pieces that he's showing off, the backdrop of his music is Boosie. Come on, man. That means that Duke the Jeweler been showing that he had some type of admiration, that basically he was a fan of Boosie's. You understand? But yes, we still have to flip in that Duke the Jeweler, he did arrive in H-Town to not only enjoy the concert, but also he had a business deal that he had with some other jewelers from H-Town. Again, that was the reason why he was seeing with all their jewelry on, because he was going back and forth from H-Town for a couple years now, doing venture deals with other jewelers that's in H-Town. Because we know the jewelry game, we all know that getting your jewelry customized at this time is a very lucrative business to be in. So Duke the Jeweler, he will fly back and forth from Chicago to H-Town to not only show the different pieces that he customized back at home, but also create other venture deals with jewelers that's in Houston as well. So what I'm saying is, you have people, maybe somebody from the jewelry industry didn't like the way that Duke was coming in promoting, you know what I'm saying, his jewelry. Maybe somebody felt that he was stepping on their toes. You understand? It's like the 1980s in reverse. It's almost like Duke the Jeweler pulling up to H-Town with two birds. Or with a couple birds, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna feel like he's trying to take food out the main person's mouth that's distributing the jewelry. Or, you know what I'm saying, that good work in this area. So he's trying to basically take their position. But that's not the case at all. Duke the Jeweler was going out to H-Town to get other guys from Houston to also come into play that there's a jeweler in Chicago. That people didn't have to go to Houston all the time to get their jewelry customized. Basically, again, he's trying to create a venture deal. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to create a team of networking jewelers that's coming up in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why he knew the specific time to wear all that jewelry. Y'all can see on past pictures, if y'all look at Duke the Jeweler's social media account and y'all see his pictures, y'all will see that he does not wear his jewelry pieces like that. He only wear his pieces like that to different events. When he know he going to different events where a lot of money gonna be in the building, yes, that's the time to wear it. Why would he wear it where he just going to places where the average person can't afford the jewelry that he customizing? Let's keep it 100, man. It's not about people's feelings. This is about a young jeweler that was coming up in the industry that got sent up, man, based on somebody else's greed or envy or discontent towards this young jeweler. And that's why people is trying to understand, who did he have beef with? Was it some beef that we didn't really know of? Was it some beef that maybe he had in Chicago that was brought to H-Town? Unlikely. Like Chicago, guys in Chicago, they gonna knock you off right there. They ain't gonna wait till you go to a whole nother city. That don't even make sense to them. Like, real talk. Like let's keep it 100. Guys that's in the hood, they don't even feel comfortable getting on a plane, going to another hood, you know what I'm saying, to do any other type of activity. They don't even feel comfortable doing criminal activity in their own hood, man. Let's be 100. But again, it still goes to question, man. How did this person or people who was involved, how did they know when he was going to be left alone? How did they know when and what time that he was going to be leaving Boosie's surrounding and walking to a car by himself? How did they know this? Who knew this? Come on, man. That's the question. And also, who did he have beef with? Was it somebody in the rap industry? Was it someone in the jewelry industry? You understand? These are the questions that not only the people, but his folks, the GDs, you know what I'm saying, his family in Chicago, they want to know who was involved in Duke untimely demise. You understand? If this person was going out to H-Town to enjoy the concert, but also do a business deal dealing with the jewelry industry, who wanted him sent up? Hey, but these are the questions that everybody want to know. You feel me? Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.